true believers, it's your old pal Spider-Man. And welcome to Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And even hotter co-hosts. I'm Spider, this is Killer, and we're here to review a Hot Ones lineup from season 19. Now I realize we're a couple seasons behind because I think they're on season 20 right now, but we saw episode 1 of season 19, which had David Blaine, and he made all of these sauces sound so amazing that we just had to try it. So we're gonna go through and do a Hot One style challenge for you guys while we review these. Our beverage of choice today will be Yuengling Flight, because here in Missouri we just got Yuengling in the stores and we're very stoked about it.
Yep.
And we enjoy the flight. So let's get to it. So we're gonna start off with the classic. The classic, on the little sheet they gave me, says, Hot One's #1 sauce just got a sweet refresh featuring lots of maple syrup, tangy apple cider vinegar, plus Fresno chilies from Smokin' Ed.
Sweet. That's good.
That's pretty good. It's got just a little bit of heat. It says it comes in at 1600 Scovilles, so a baby sauce, but it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. It's pretty good.
There's a little bit of a kick.
Let me see what the now I just kind of tasted that apple cider vinegar.
No, that's really good.
Chili peppers, maple syrup, cider vinegar, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, turmeric. That's pretty good sauce. All right, so we're gonna ask each other questions in between the wings, just like you do on the show. So you wanna go ahead with the first one?
Okay, so what is the most annoying question people ask you?
So obviously, one of the most annoying things that they ask me all the time has to do with the mohawk. Now people ask me all the time, how do I get it to stay up? And that question really doesn't bother me so much. It's just hairspray, by the way. What annoys me is when people say, can I touch it? I don't know why. I don't understand why everybody wants to touch the mohawk. I guess they just don't know if it's gonna be soft or crunchy or whatever based on what I've got in it.
It's just weird.
But everybody wants to know if they can. One person came up and just touched it without even asking me, which was really freaking annoying. But yeah, that's the question that I don't like. And I mean, I'm a nice guy, so if someone asks me, okay, fine, go ahead, touch it, I don't care. But it's just annoying.
Yeah.
You?
I have no clue.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing annoys you?
Not really. Don't really talk to a lot of people. It's pretty nice.
All right.
Yeah, no, right? I know I should have thought about that before we started doing this, right? Oh, no. Okay.
All right, moving on to the second wing.
Second wing.
Second wing is Tropicante.
Conte.
Tropicante, 4,000 Scoville units. Fruity Scotch bonnet peppers combined with tropical fruit like mango, papaya, and banana. Yes, banana in a hot sauce. In this unique sauce from Sinai Gourmet, lime juice and sea salt make it the complete package. It's definitely got that fruitiness to it, but it's almost hard to distinguish
To even taste it.
what
yeah.
the actual fruit. It may taste tropical. It's not like it tastes citrusy or,
But it's such a light.
but it is very light.
Yeah.
All right. What is the best compliment you ever received?
So, back in the day, like, they had to do this thing. Describe this person in one word. And the word most often used to describe me was efficient. So that would probably be definitely my best compliment that I received multiple times.
I'm very glad, because inefficiency is one of my biggest pet peeves.
Right. Oh, that's annoying. Well, that's why you're an engineer, though.
Right?
Efficiency.
It just
Makes
works.
sense. Makes sense.
Best compliment I received. When I was still active duty, I was traveling in uniform. I was walking through the airport, and some lady stopped me and told me that she thought that I looked like James Bond. Initially, I didn't know why she said that or what she meant, but I realized she was talking about Daniel Craig, and I think it was just because of, at the time, my hair was shorter and it was, a military style haircut, and blonde just like his. So I think that's why she said that. But that was probably the best compliment, other than when we first met up online, and the first thing that you said to me was, "I like your hair," because I had the mohawk at the time, and that was how we first started. So there's that. All right. Third sauce. What do we got up? We got Pico Rico
Kitty cat.
with the cute little kitty cat on the label. This one, 15,000 Scoville. So we're doing a little jump up here. This is a newcomer to the Hot Ones family. Pico Peppers is bringing fresh flavor to the 3-spot out of Montreal, Canada. Canadian sauce here. Pico Rico features savory and acidic notes from tomato and lemon juice.
Ooh, tomato, weird.
With habanero heat.
Cool.
Definitely got the habanero flavor in there.
Yep, definitely tastes habanero. But it's not too much either, so that's nice. Well, that one's good. But that one's like almost a good taco sauce type thing.
That's like just the right heat level for putting on tacos.
Yeah. With enough like freshness added to it. Yeah.
A little bit of tomato in the background of it.
Well, no, probably that's why I think it's good on tacos. It has like a salsa-iness.
Mm-hmm. All right, go for it.
All right. So, if your childhood had a smell, what would that smell be?
For me, it's just being out in nature. Like during the summer, it'd be the smell of like fresh cut grass, or in the fall, fall leaves, and just being. I guess probably the biggest thing would just be the smell of a freshwater lake. I love my childhood. I spent a lot of time in my uncle's cottage on the lake, and I've never been like an ocean person, and like people love the smell of the ocean and the salt water and stuff like that. But to me, it's always been the smell of freshwater lake, fishing on the lake, all the sports. Just that smell to me is what would wrap up my childhood.
Okay, so if I was gonna put, because when we discussed this before, I forgot the first one. No big deal. But I said it was gasoline because I moved a lot. But if I was gonna put like a good childhood smell, definitely be like bonfires. So I used to go camping a lot, Girl Scouts. When we were in the Azores, when I used to live there, that was super cool. And then also, yeah, every summer we would always like do marshmallows, hot dogs one night, and then sleep outside in the Poconos. So that was super cool.
Yeah. Campfires, bonfires, same for me. Awesome smell. Always loved the smell. My dad was a big pyro, made huge fires. I learned how to make the fires from him. So definitely, the bonfires is a good smell. All right, wing number 4.
Number 4.
This is the Los Calientes Barbacoa edition.
Barbacoa?
This one says, smoldering back in the lineup, it's Los Calientes Barbacoa, our smokiest sauce of the season. Maplewood smoked red jalapeno and dried chipotle peppers are what gives Los Cal Barbacoa its flame-kissed flavor.
Yeah.
Kind of barbecue saucy.
Yeah, it's very sweet. But it's good. But it's very barbecue sweet sauce.
And that one is 33,000 Scovilles. But the heat really, I think the heat's kind of covered up in that one by some of the sweetness. It doesn't
Definitely.
taste as hot necessarily as the previous one did.
But it's coming through more. And a little bit more pepper, like pepper.
In the
taste,
back end,
black
it
pepper.
is
Yeah.
starting to come through. You're right.
Whew. Getting a little hot. A little hot.
All right. So what would be your ideal house?
Okay, so my ideal house would be Franklin Lloyd Wright. Any say thing like mid-century modern, I love, but more on the modern scale, more updated and everything like that. That'd be so cool.
I got you.
Like ranch style, flat, pretty big though. I'd want big rooms, open-ish concept, but I'd want doors that you can shut each room. That way, if you want to entertain, people want to go to bed, everything's separated out. That'd be super nice.
Gotcha.
You?
My answer for this always used to be that I wanted to live in a castle. I always loved like Scotland and the castles, the old brick, and gotta have a moat around it. But
I have to have the moat.
recently, as we've been going around doing ghost hunting and going to some of the historic old Victorian mansions, red brick, I've now fallen in love with that type of house style. So I would want to have like an old Victorian mansion, and of course, one that is haunted.
Well, yeah,
So-
given.
Yeah, so that would be probably my ideal house right now.
All right, the next one's
Number
oil. Right?
number 5. This one is a weird one for the lineup. This is Sichuan Gold, and this is an oil sauce and not a.
It looks like the popcorn butter. Honestly.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Sichuan Gold, 46,000 Scovilles, crafted in Shangju, the heart of China's Sichuan province, brings all the addicting umami notes of chili crisp without the crisp, which we like chili crisp.
Yeah, we use that a lot.
Oil-based sauce is a one-of-a-kind flavor, lights up the number 5 wing. It is kind of just like taking the oil and pouring it off of the chili crisp. I think this is a little bit spicier than the chili crisp that we buy.
A little bit, but it's super good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since our wings got super crispy. That was so good on it. Oh, yeah. No, those are... Oh, I really like that one.
Mm-hmm. We do make the best wings, by the way.
I know, right? Proper planning.
All right, your question.
All right. What is something that you used to do a lot that you would like to do more of?
Hiking and camping. I used to do this a lot in college because I was in Arizona. We're up in the mountains, mile elevation. We used to go almost every single weekend and hike to the top of a mountain. Sometimes we'd camp up there, sometimes we'd just go for a day hike. And there was lots of little buttes that we could climb up, and just hiking with elevation changes. It was such a good workout and something that I really enjoy. And now here in Missouri, everything is flat. There's no terrain.
Yeah.
There's some forest trails, but it's just not the same as the mountain terrain. And then rocky boulder areas that you can just kind of leap from boulder to boulder just was so much fun, and there's nothing like that here. So
Yeah.
just hiking and camping, really.
So mine would be probably swimming. Because we used to go swimming all the time. My grandparents had a hotel and they had a pool there, and that's what we did all the summers was just swim all the time. So swimming would be amazing.
Nice.
All right.
I love swimming too. Again, going to the lake every summer, we try to do that, try to get some swimming in, but I was a fish when I was a kid.
Oh, no, right?
We used to go to the lake. Like I said, I stayed up at my uncle's cottage. We'd go to the lake, and I would be in the lake the whole time we were on the beach. I was
Yeah.
not a beach bum. I wasn't playing in the sand. I was in the water, snorkel, fins, mask, like looking for fish, looking for crayfish, just seeing whatever I could find. So I loved it. Okay, wing number 6, and what's this one called?
Hot sauce with scotch. Turmeric bomb.
Turmeric bomb. We love turmeric.
Ooh, we do. That one looks scary though. It's thick. Thick boy.
Turmeric bomb, 69,000 Scoville units. One of Hot One's favorite Honduran hot sauce makers is back. Turmeric bomb highlights tangy turmeric, zingy ginger, Scotch bonnet, chocolate ghost, and jalapenos, as well as an authentic Honduran spirit called aguardiente. Let's try this one. Smells really good. I love turmeric. You can tell just by looking at this one with the yellow that it's got turmeric in it. That's one of the only things that makes that color.
Ooh, that one's good and smoky, and now it starts to build.
Kind of reached that that turning point in the show where
Where it hurts now. Now it hurts. Now I might bring out the blue cheese. You're right.
things are starting to get a little spicier.
Yeah. I'm using blue cheese for the rest of these. Holla. Ooh, too much.
But we do have a recurring segment on this show. And I say that just because that's what they say on the show. We've never done this before.
Never.
It's called Explain That Gram, where we take interesting pictures from your Instagram, or in this case, Facebook, because we don't really do Instagram.
We don't do the gram.
And I'm going to show you the picture, and you tell me the bigger story behind it. So here's the first one for
me.
Amber.
All right. So that was during French Club. We did a French dinner one night that we like all the parents got invited to, blah blah blah. And I think it was before like a play we did with the drama club. But yeah, so we did all the French food and made crepes. Dude, during dessert, one of the moms put a whole extract bottle of almond. And I was just sitting there in horror just watching her do this. Like, I get you don't know how to cook, but you don't do that. Oh, and then you get the cat. That's Monkey.
Monkey.
He might be back. But yeah. So that was during French Club one day.
Alright,
Whew,
so the
spicy.
next picture.
Oh,
This might be a little hard to see what's going on there, but
so back in like 2013, 14, 15-ish, I bought my first house. I renovated said house, and I put in a penny floor. So yeah, that's my penny floor that I put into my kitchen.
how many pennies does it take to do a floor?
Man, I almost forget now. I used to have it all written down and everything. I don't know.
Ballpark? Tens of thousands?
I want to say it was like $317 worth of pennies. It was cheaper than tile. That's why. But yeah, it was an effort. That was like one of my first DIY projects for my life, and that was a lot. But I got it done. Did it all by myself. It's pretty great.
Alright.
All right, the next one's gonna
So-
be KJ.
She picked this one for me. Might be a little bit hard to see because the picture quality, it was from film and I had to scan it in. But this is a picture of me in Africa petting a hyena. I was stationed there, deployed to Africa, and on the weekends we got to go out and do various humanitarian and service projects. And one of the things was there was a cheetah refuge that we could volunteer. And most of the time we were just cutting brush down. They've got these wicked nasty acacia trees in Africa, and they're just thorny and they are invasive.
Like honey lotus.
Yeah, kind of like a locust tree. Except these things were growing into the fences where the cheetahs were kept. And so they were using us as labor to trim down, get rid of those, or at least cut them back away from the fences to prevent needing to do maintenance on the fences. And then we got to go, the last hour or so of the day, we could go around, look at whatever we wanted. There are tons of animals there. But I arranged a special trip with me and a few other people to go check out some of the animals and actually do some hands-on. So we got in the cage with the cheetahs, and they had brand new hyenas and I think he said I was the first person outside of zoo staff to actually go in and pet the hyena. And it was a cool experience. They kind of have a coarser hair, almost like, maybe like pig hair. This is a little bit coarser, but they weren't sure how the thing was going to react to me, so I just kind of put my hand down, let it approach me, let it sniff my hand. Once it got its head past my hand, then I kind of started to pet it on the back. And as soon as I started petting it, like behind the ear, the thing literally just flopped down on the ground so that I could rub its belly. So petting a hyena was one of the coolest things I've ever done. And lastly, Monkey makes another appearance. This is a picture of Monkey when he was a kitten. I rescued him. He was abandoned on my back porch, and he was less than a week old when I took him in, needed to bottle feed him. Anyways, I keep tarantulas, and this is a picture of one of my larger tarantulas, which had about a 9 or 10 inch leg span, and that's Monkey standing next to a temporary cage I had put him in, just to kind of see the comparison in size between a little teeny kitten and a giant spider.
Yep. No, that one's hilarious. I love that one. Oh, moving on to the next one now.
Yeah, what do we got here? This is
one. Cosmic Disco Karma Sauce. Boo,
Cosmic Disco. What do we got to say about this one? This spicy mix of red jalapenos, scorpion peppers is a celestial matchup of Karma's most popular sauces, Cosmic Dumpling and Scorpion Disco. Savory soy citrus notes collide with a bright chili bomb for some out-of-this-world grooves.
Scary.
Definitely some sweetness right at the very beginning. Heat's coming in though.
Oh yeah, it's coming in. Woo. No, but it's very like Chinese chicken. You get like that sweet and sour, like General Tso's. It almost has that in the beginning, and then it just goes off the ledge because it's super hot right now.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken?
Would you stick in your brain stop ticking? Woo. Oh, it's spicy.
Oh yeah, that one's ramping up now. Yep. That one's a turning point for me. That one's getting hot.
Yeah, that one's, woo. And that's at 103. Scoville, like.
Oh yeah, 103,000 Scovilles.
So we hit we're at 6 digits. Woo.
So 100,000 is kind of where your habaneros are.
Yeah,
like
this is where it's
straight off the vine.
Okay. Okay, next question. Who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, Hieronymus Bosch. I love the print painting Garden of Earthly Delights. I've got a framed picture of it. It's just a standard poster size, so like 2 feet by 3 feet. Doesn't do the thing justice, because in real life, that print is like
6 feet tall,
10
feet
I
wide.
think it's like 8 feet tall and almost 11 feet wide or something like that. It's ginormous, and I would love to see that thing in person. There is some very high resolution prints online that you can zoom into every single portion, which I'd love to see if that was available as a file, that you could print something gigantic, like 6 feet wide or something like that, and get a much bigger print than what I've got already. Monkey's being annoying and trying to get into the cabinets right now.
Oh, cool. Well, that was so hot. So my favorite artist is Mark Ryden. He does a lot of surrealism, and he's currently like still alive, which is awesome. And we just did a collab with Barbie. Definitely look it up. It's super weird and super cool. This is getting hot. You can tell on my face, can't you? This is bad.
I can tell because you're going like this.
Next.
Next wing. We got Da Bomb.
Oh! No.
This is Da Bomb Evolution, which If you're familiar with Hot Ones sauces at all or watch the show, you know that they always have Da Bomb. And it always looks a little bit different from this. This is a different version because Da Bomb, Beyond Insanity is what they use on the show, contains extract. And Heatonist, the website that sells all of the Hot Ones sauces, will not sell a sauce that uses extract. All of theirs have to be natural flavors. And that's one thing that they're committed to. So forever, you used to only be able to buy the sauces from the season, and you could only get 9 of them. If you wanted Da Bomb, you had to go to Amazon or someplace else to get that one. Da Bomb people made a special one that supposedly is the same heat level, but doesn't use extracts, and is available in the boxes. So now when you buy the box that has all 10 sauces, you do get a version of the bomb. So we're gonna try that one. We've had the Bomb Beyond Insanity before. We've not tried this one. I'd say this one tastes a little bit better than the other one.
Oh, but it's hot.
Because the other one I always thought tasted really good, but only for like 5 seconds. And then the heat blows up, and then it overtakes any flavor that it had.
Yeah. Whew. Well, that one's spicy. It's not so bad, and it's not so overpowering either.
It's not. It's not as spicy as the original Bomb.
But it got a kick, yo. Woo. It's a lot.
The flavor is the same though. Now it's ramping up. It's ramping up now. It was slower to ramp up than the original one.
Yeah.
Now it's getting really hot.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, what did you learn as a kid, or at some point, that at the time when you learned it blew your mind?
Oh, I'm drawing a blank right now. This is so hot. What you got?
All right. So when I was a kid, my grandparents moved to New Mexico. We were in Michigan, and we used to go every 2 years to go visit them. And at that point, it was a really long road trip. It took us 3 days to get there. And you know, I was like 6 years old, maybe the first time we did it, maybe 4 years old. I don't remember, but we did a lot of driving as a kid. And you know, as a little kid, you're just looking out the windows, observing things, not realizing the way things work necessarily, asking questions. Hey, why is this? Why is that? Why is that? Well, I think I always assumed that exit markers were sequential in number, like exit 1, exit 2, exit 3, exit 4. And the day that I realized that the exit numbers actually matched the mileage signs and the mile markers, that was like, oh, that's amazing and so smart that they did it that way. And so to me, that my young brain thought that was like a really smart thing to do and really amazing. You got anything?
I think it's how close we're related to mushrooms and fungus. I think that's what it was. It's weird, right?
Yeah, how mushrooms are more closely related to animals than they are to plants.
Yep. That's it.
Yep.
Next. What's next? Come on.
Next is Unique Garlic. Oh, and I didn't say the Bomb Beyond Insanity, or the Bomb Evolution, was 135,600 Scovilles. Unique Garlic is 642,000 Scoville units. Smoking Head Curry. Super savory garlic mixes with super hot chilies like Ed's famous Carolina Reaper, Scorpion, and 7-Pot Primo. The power of garlic combined with the heat can do some serious damage.
Oh, I bet. Oh my god.
And not just to vampires.
I'm
Oh, it smells so good.
It does, but Whew. Nose is running. I am sweating. Whew. Okay, guess what your question is? What would be your dream vacation? Money is not an issue. Oh, that one's so good though. That garlic. Whew.
That's very tasty. Dream vacation. As a kid, it was always Australia. I like always wanted to see the kangaroos and koalas and all that stuff, but
Oh, that's hot.
as I got older, I always wanted to kind of like visit some of my heritage and go visit Scotland, England, and Ireland and backpack around those and just spend some time there and
Yeah.
go slow and not have to worry about public transport as as little as possible. Some of it you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of Ireland, as you can see, we are dressed up, getting ready to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, which is this Friday.
Yep.
So that's why we've got the green going on for our hair. But yeah, I always wanted to just backpack across that, and just everything is relatively close there compared to the United States. All the history there, the castles,
Yeah.
Stonehenge, gotta see Stonehenge. Some of the other hinges that are there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what I would want to do more than anything else.
Mine would be like a 100-day cruise along the coastline. So starting at New York, going up, going to
Greenland, Iceland.
all of that, going down, going to France, going to Spain, Italy, and then like going through India, and then Guam and Hawaii was where I decided to like break off. Yeah, do like a 100-day cruise would be amazing. Goals.
That'd be cool. So then you go through the Med, you come down through the Red Sea, around Africa. Would you
Yeah.
go down to Galapagos?
Not Africa, so I'm gonna cut through Africa through Egypt.
Yeah, but if you came down, you would hit the Galapagos Islands.
Oh well, yeah. But
Or
yeah,
would you
they're-
just go straight across by India?
I don't know. It's still up for debate.
And then
Yeah.
you go through the Philippines, maybe hit the
Philippines, yep.
upper coast of Australia.
Get some of that food. Go to street vendors. That'd be amazing. It's all about the food tour. It's just food tour, nothing else. Oh fuck.
All right, we've made it to the top of Spice Mountain. And it's time for the last dab. And we call it the last dab because it's tradition around here to put a little extra on the last wing.
It comes out really fast.
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you that. This one is thinner than some of the other dabs we've had. This is the Apollo version.
Ooh.
And it says to be announced. No one knows what the Scoville heat is on it because this is made with pepper X.
Which is
Or no, this is made with the Apollo pepper. Which again is a secret pepper that Ed is holding back and not getting it tested because he still has the current record with the Carolina Reaper.
So why beat your own record?
So exactly. So he's reserving it. He's not releasing it. He's not selling any seeds. He's not selling any peppers. And they got like special permission from him to put it in this sauce, and it's only in stuff that he produces.
I do. Come on. Whew.
Got that last dab right on my tongue.
Ooh, and it starts. It wasn't so bad. Ooh, it's tasty. It's better. It's tasty.
Kind of has a weird.
Not that bad though. Oh my god, I don't feel like
It has a tanginess to it, like almost like a lemon.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I did douse mine in blue cheese, so I've been partial to what it probably really tastes like because it'd be too much. But no, that was good.
All right, so we're gonna see how this thing ramps up. But
I know.
what's the most significant number in your life? That's my beer.
I know. I drink all my drinks. My most significant number is 113. Random number I see all the time. Nothing more than that. It's not like the date means anything. Nope.
You just happen to see it on like receipts and books and
If I get a total somewhere, yeah.
page numbers and stuff
Literally,
like
my total today when I went shopping was 113.
that. Really?
It was. It actually was. That's actually funny that I totally forgot about that. Yep.
So mine is 42. In high school, I read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and love that book. Like, I'm not a reader. I don't like reading, but that is one book that I can read over and over again, and I love the book.
Yeah.
And for my 42nd birthday, I got my 42 tattoo and started my entire Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy sleeve. And, you know, the ultimate answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. So anytime someone's like, pick a number between 1 and 100, it's always 42. If I'm
Gotcha.
entering some random drawing and I gotta do some sort of guess, it's either gonna be 42 or it's gonna be, you know, 4,242 or it's something along
Like in
that.
that
If
range.
someone has already guessed 42, then I might like cut it in half or double it or
Yeah.
do something with the number. But I always try to stay with the theme of 42. And that's it. I just think it's a fun number.
Ooh. Yeah.
That actually wasn't so bad.
That one wasn't.
That one
no,
definitely doesn't get as hot as like that one does. Still,
It never will.
it never does. I don't understand it. I don't understand what
What do they
witchcraft,
do to it? Yeah.
wizardry is going on with this one that makes it so much hotter than this one.
So hot.
Even though the Scovilles are like a third of this one, but it's still hotter. I don't know what they're doing.
No way.
But that's our show.
Woo!
Thanks for checking us out and watching. Again, I realize we're late on these sauces, but if any of these sound good to you, go ahead and try them. You can get them from
it.
heatness.com, heatness.com. And they're not a sponsor at all. I'm just giving props to where I got the sauces from.
Yep.
So,
Can I go eat my ice now? Whew.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Woo! Bye.